Yeah, man. I'm just coming to chop it up. With y'all real quick, man. Yeah, man. Y'all see, Mr. Tate. He got canceled. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, was wrong to cancel him for sure, man. It takes away the whole freedom of speech thing. Super unfortunate. And it just doesn't really make much sense that you can't really say the things that you want to say, without some type of penalty. I mean, that literally defeats the whole purpose. I know some of his ideologies may come off as a little bit raw, too unedited, too uncut. But to be fair, though, a lot of the stuff he preaches is not wrong, though. I mean, he may say things, it may be how he says it, but to be truthful, I know myself, I can probably relay the same message in a way that it's not even going to sound super crazy. But the only thing about it is if I relay that message in that same way, people will not understand it, or they'll just brush past it. They'll just get ignored. And when you say it like how, Tate said things, you just can't ignore it because it's just so direct. It's so direct, so concise. And yeah, that pretty much leads to cancellation, man, due to real tender feelings, man. A super heightened level of sensitivity. And it's a hypersensitivity too. I mean, sensitivity is just another word for awareness, but when you act irrational off of your sensitivity, then things like this happen. Instead of trying to understand, you just impulsively just act, and that's not really the way to go, man. Sometimes you got to really think about what Tate and a lot of these guys out here that are trying to relay a certain type of message to, not only make the world back into a more productive place, but make relationship dynamics a better thing as well. And it's not even like, things are so much off. It's just more so like masculinity comes off, or it appears that masculinity they're pushing to repress masculinity in men. Like, it's almost like masculinity is a bad thing. But when we need to go to war, that masculinity is necessary. Or when we need to protect our women, that masculinity is necessary. When we got to go to battle, when we got to try to make money, that masculinity is necessary. We can't continue to pick and choose, when masculinity is a necessary thing. Masculinity is always necessary, just like femininity is. We can't say that femininity is a bad thing. Femininity is all about teaching, nurturing. Can't you can over nurture. You over nurture, people become greedy. They overindulge. People take advantage of you. That's what happened when someone is hyper feminine. Yeah, there has to be a balance, of course, but that's not to say like, you gotta try to, get rid of femininity. It seems like the world is literally trying to get rid of masculinity. We have to have masculinity here to really almost like mediate, not even almost, to mediate the femininity that's going on in the world. Because if we just got nothing but femininity, then we have nothing but, hypersensitivity, especially from the man's perspective. And I don't even like saying, like, because I personally, I've heard this word toxic masculinity. I don't even like that term. I don't even like the term of calling men feminine, to be honest. I don't like the term of calling women masculine. to me, I got a term for both of them. If a dude he's not being that, that stoic leader, somebody that can just be direct and somebody that can take action, I mean, that's tainted masculinity, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's still a man, but it's just tainted masculinity. For a woman, if she's acting mad dudeish, like just mad extra aggressive for no reason, mad combative for no reason, that's just tainted femininity. And that's not to say a woman shouldn't be masculine, because there's good levels to masculinity. I mean, what's the good version of assertive? I mean, what's the good version of aggressive? It's assertive. It's really just levels to it, man. Personally, but we got to stop acting like masculinity is just this terrible thing, man. And we got to stop trying to repress a man's masculinity at the end of the day. Because a man's masculinity is necessary to the world going round. Just like, a woman's femininity is necessary for the world to go round. We don't need one or the other acting so out of character to the point where, like, you're not even in tune with your own nature. And my apologies, I'm looking at the road right now. I can't even look y'all in the eye when I'm saying this, but it's so important for men to be men and for women to be women. We have certain things that we are just naturally good at, that we need to just do, so the world can just become a better place just in general. I mean, we already live. We don't even live in a country right now. We live in a company. It's a company that we live in. That's the first thing. But we can get things back together just off something as simple as that. I'm not going to go in depth on it. I'll let anybody that's watching this video right now do the critical thinking on how you can do that. But just off allowing men to be men and women to be women, bro, everything will fall back into place naturally. I mean, and I know I kind of went on the rings. I was talking about Andrew Tate, but I brought up Andrew Tate because he said something. I watched a video a while back, and he said something that was kind of mind-boggling. But when I thought about it, I was like, yo, that's some real life stuff right there. He said if the world were to regress, or like, how did he say it, man? Almost like become more of a third world country, or like, he said everybody would pretty much, like, men and women would, literally fall right into their natural roles. Like, if it came to a point where everybody was trying to survive, men and women would literally naturally go back to their natural role. And when I thought about that, I'm like, yo, that is some of the realest stuff that I ever heard. Once again, if you don't understand, I need you to do some real critical thinking on that one, because it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. There's just so many levels to it, man. And I know what I'm saying right now is going to be. I'm trying to dress it up as nice as possible right now. I'm trying to dress it up right now. I mean, how I want to say it is not how I'm saying it right now, but I think y'all get what I'm saying right now, man. Straight up. We gotta be, men gotta be men, women gotta be women, man. Simple as that. Take that how you want to take it. Or I'll even explain it better. Men have to be masculine, women have to be feminine. If this won't happen, if this is not going to happen, then the world will continue to fall into a hole. And yeah, I mean, it'll just get bad from there, man. It'll just get bad from there. There's no real order right now. Like, we live in a very, I'm gonna stay away from the politics. We live in too much of a free time right now. And it's like, it's not even like free for real, because if it was free, then Andrew Tate wouldn't have got fucking canceled. It's like we picking and choosing when we want to allow people to do certain things, and that picking and choosing really comes on it really is on the men, to be honest, man. They pick and choose in regards to men saying what they want to say. Like, I've seen a lot of women, get away with saying a lot of crazy stuff, man. that's just my thoughts. And like I said, I know I kind of went on a little bit of a rant, but you know what I'm saying, free Tate, man. You know what I mean? I'm certain that he won't be gone too long. There's other people on YouTube that's gonna keep the movement alive, man. Just like, you know, like make men better, man. Help men self-improve, man. There's too many people that aren't trying to self-improve, man. Like, I'm trying to get myself back into a good place right now. I just came from the gym. Came work my overnight, you know. Just came from the gym, put in like an hour and 20, hour, 15 minutes at the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's all self-improvement, man. I gotta, and the reason I do this is so I can. It's part of me being a leader, yo. It's part of me being a leader. I have to go make this money, aka I gotta go hunt, and then I gotta hit this gym. I gotta get my endurance up, man, so I can continue to hunt, so I can continue to be the best leader, so I can continue to be the best protector. I gotta make sure I can protect my woman and my family, my lady and my family. You know what I'm saying? When I do have a family, when I do have kids, I gotta make sure I can protect them, man. Whether I got a firearm or whether I'm going straight hand-to-hand combat, man. I gotta make sure I can protect. So I'm in this gym and I gotta do what I gotta do. I got the boxing gloves back there too. But it's really levels to it, man. But guys, fellas gotta get out there, man. Do what y'all gotta do. And ladies, y'all gotta self-improve too, man. This is not just on the fellas to self-improve. I said it before. Men gotta build themselves to be the best leaders, and women gotta build themselves to be the best supporters. I won't even say followers, I'll say supporters. Because at the end of the day, a supporter is all the supporter is a nurturer. All a leader is really is a protector and a provider. It's as simple as that, man. However you want to put it. You know? But I'm not gonna keep dragging this video out, man. Like I said, man, this is just a little bit of a rant, man, on what the world is coming to right now. It's kind of sad. You can see there's a lot of mental illness going on with the world. A lot of people experiencing just the feeling of depression. A lot of anxiety. I mean, even with myself, I'm trying to get out of the feeling of that. A lot of the way the world is coming right now, I had to really dig deep, man. So, hey, man, drink water, take care of yourself, man. Hey, man, y'all get in the gym, build yourselves up so y'all can continue to hunt, provide, and protect, man. Protect y'all lady. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. We gotta protect our lady and women. Y'all gotta protect our man too, but there's different ways y'all protect us, man. Y'all protect us with loyalty. Y'all protect us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all protect us by being like feminine, not being super aggressive. Y'all protect us like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know that y'all protect us like that, but y'all do. We hold so much stuff in because we have to. Y'all understand y'all emotions, but y'all understand our man's emotions. Y'all understand how y'all man work, man. Look into it, man. Ladies, if y'all got a boyfriend, man, y'all got a husband, try to understand how he works, man. Try to understand how he operates. You may not like some of the things that you hear if he's honest, but understand it though. Just understand where he's coming from. Understand that we are different. We are different, and we just require different things. We require different things, man. Like, there's so many dudes out here that's stressed out, and don't get me wrong, that's not to say that there's women not stressed out here either, but the fact that we can't really express our emotions like we want to. I said something before a long time ago, man, and it's the reason that men can't really be emotional. We can't really be sensitive, because if we be sensitive, it's gonna become oversensitivity at some point, and there's nothing more dangerous in the world than an oversensitive man. I repeat, there is nothing more dangerous in the world than an oversensitive man. Now you're talking about a creature of potential, like, chaos, man. I can't even find the word for it. A creature of complete chaos in an emotional state, not thinking rationally. This is where anything can happen with this dude. He can cause so much destruction. Gotta get it together, man. Like, we got to get it together. At the end of the day, I mean, like if you think about it from a deep down perspective, man, what's the reason that we have firearms outside of war? What are the reasons that we have firearms? To protect ourselves, unfortunately, from other men. You know, like, and I hate to have to say that, but it's to protect ourselves from the emotional man. The emotional man is a danger to society. I don't even know how else to put it, man. Like, even with all these mass shootings and whatnot, man, I won't even go in on that, man. But these are emotional young men. These men that are out here beating a girl up, beating a lady up. These are emotional men, hypersensitive men. I mean, do I have to say a lot of that stuff starts at home too? It starts when they're a child. It starts with this single parenting. Man, fellas, y'all gotta be fathers, dog. Be fathers. If y'all can't make it work with y'all lady, then you don't have to. I mean, it's going to be like that for the sole purpose that a lot of men don't understand how a lot of women don't understand how men operate. A lot of relationships end because of infidelity. A lot of relationships end because of finances. I think those are two main reasons: commitment and finances. And yeah, if you think about it, I mean, men, a lot of men step out, man. I would go as far as to say it's just embedded in men to do so. Some men have the discipline just to be like, all right, I'm not going to do it. Some men just don't even have the options. It's really just levels to it, man. But once again, man, from a fundamental standpoint, ladies, you gotta try to understand your man, you know, because this is gonna trickle all the way down to the kids, man. A dude may, like, y'all may have a kid together. A dude may step out. Because he just doesn't have the discipline to hold back his masculinity anymore. Yes, I'm using that word, masculinity. It goes, you know what I'm saying? It goes with how men are. It is what it is, man. But I'm not gonna keep ranting about this, man. I hate to have to end it on that note. Women gotta understand their men. Men, we gotta understand women, man. And I think to a certain degree we do. This is why a lot of the time, a lot of men try not to cheat. A lot of men try not to step out because we understand that it's gonna destroy the woman deep down. You know, it's gonna make them feel insecure. You know, but we gotta love each other, dog. I don't even know how else to put it. Nothing better than love, man. We need love in this world, but we need the proper love, though. This whole, you can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can. That's not real love, man. Real love is honesty. Real love is honesty to me, man. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I just wanted a quick rant. Yeah, like I said, man, free Andrew Tate, man. Free Andrew Tate. I know a lot of his stuff is controversial, but like I said, he said some real stuff. I got some stuff off my heart. You know, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna be back with y'all real soon, though, man. My arms hurt. I think I pulled a muscle in this damn gym. Man, it's making these gains, though, but peace.